Good morning. We're going to the river. This is my oldest daughter. Say hello, daughter.
Hi, daughter.
Way to go, Gracie.
Good night.
We're going to see if we can get down there. That's where I want to be. Last time I checked, I couldn't fly. Still looking for a better way because that's not going to do it. Okay, we made it. Mostly. Kind of hard for an old guy. Somebody cut stairs into the bank in this place, so that's good. Some of you locals might know where we're at. We're going to find a way to get to the river. Although I think already I know that the water's too high. So it's just a nice father-daughter excursion, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And an adventure.
And an adventure. Maybe I'll push her in.
No, it's cold.
So I'm gonna shut off, and when we find the water for sure, I'll have to come back and see. There's a train trestle I forgot was here. Stay off the train trestle. Did I tell you that I hate bridges and I'm afraid of heights? So we're going to use this for dramatic effect. Look at the bedrock and the fall. So we made it back to the river, not where we wanted to go, but found some soil, some gravel. I'm going to dig right here underneath this rock, not digging out the trail. This is already washed out. I'm going to take a little soil from there, and I might take some from over there. So we'll see how it goes. My daughter's going to hold the camera. Sorry about the audio. I'm going to fill the bucket with a little bit of water. A homemade classifier. See if I can stay dry. Don't worry, honey, I've got insurance. Good thing. Okay, I'm standing here in the bushes on the precipice of death. Not really, but it's kind of, water's cold. So I found some gravel that's on the other side of a bedrock bump. So it's nice gravel, it's bigger, and there's some stuff in this bush here. If I can find it. That washed up here, it looks like. So that means the water, oh well. So that means the water has really come up here high, at least for a little bit, but there's some good gravel. So this is what I was talking about, wet feet and cold water. But here's that piece of bedrock coming through here. And then the gravel, hopefully you can see that. I think so. So I'm going to scrape the top layer off and shovel some of that into my bucket, and then maybe use the pump. We'll see what's in there. Yeah, that looks good. I'll make sure I put the crawdad back. Got it. We'll eat him later. So I was clearing the gravel off the top because I know most of the gold right here is usually flower gold. So I'm getting to the bottom as close to the bottom as I can get to the crack, to the divot. Missed a lot of rock. Alright guys, we made it back to the shed, and I'm going to pan out the material that we collected. I couldn't wait. We've been home a few days, so yesterday I panned a little bit out, and didn't find any gold yet, but it's encouraging because there's black sand, and I found a shaving or a flake of lead that, you know, panned down, and it's almost the same weight as gold. It's very similar. So when you're finding black sand, you're finding lead, that means you know, you got a higher potential. So I'm gonna turn the camera down and you can see this piece of lead, and then I'll do some panning and won't bore you with it. I'll finish off with the final result. So right there's that piece of lead. Okay, and it's pretty flaky, so it will float, and gold will too when it's really light and flaky and flat. So that's a good sign. And then I wanted to show you here about the black sand. I haven't done this yet, so I don't know how much magnetite's in here, but this is what this is a magnet. A lot of you have probably seen this before. And so that's what it looks like there, stuck to a magnet. If you got lots and lots and lots of concentrates, a lot of times people will dry out their stuff and then run a magnet and take out that stuff, so you don't have to pan it. So you see when I shake it down, the heavies go to the bottom, the light stuff, this blonde here, that floats to the top. So I'll pan a little bit more, and I'll just keep leaving I'll just leave the fines in there until we're done, and we'll see if we got anything worthwhile. This is our fines, and this is our concentrates in the bucket. This might take me all day. You guys ready? Wash it good. I like to use really wide motions. I think that creates a better slurry. Little short movements like that, to me, that's not quite as effective. I'm not sure where that big rock came from. I must have found it and threw it in there. See, the black sand's kind of coming up in there now. Everybody's got their own style of panning. I suppose there's a righter way, but as long as you're not losing gold, if you check that, it doesn't really matter. The key is to keep it in water and keep it slurried so that the gold drops out of all this stuff. I like to look at the rocks because sometimes they're worth saving. Okay, I'm going to shut it off until we get back to or down to the bottom of it, and we'll see what we got. All right, I'm done. We're back. I cleaned the water up so we can see. I haven't looked. I don't know what's in here. I know there's quite a bit more black sand. So we're going to finish this off, and we'll just see if we had a nice day or if we had a really nice day. It doesn't take much to make me happy finding gold. I can get by with just a speck or two. It's all good stuff. Kind of like the stock market. You're in it for the long haul, not today, tomorrow. Pick some of them rocks out. I think I saw a second piece of lead in here, but I'm not sure. All right, enough of that. So you professional panners out there, should I stop and rock it back, or should I keep going? I tend to go a long ways. I use these riffles, you know, the way they're supposed to be used, because they're going to catch it. So I can stop it and do this, and each one of those riffles is going to catch what's there. The only hazard is real flat gold will ride up. You might lose it. Okay, that's enough for me. I'm getting tired anyway. That helps knock it forward. It tends to, gold and lead, heavy stuff like that tends to jump forward when you do that. See more lead. Piece of lead right there. I can't see what my camera's doing. I've got it painters taped to the tripod, so I don't know if you saw that or not. I'm going to speed this up. All right, so right on the top there's 3 lead shot. Remember I talked about the bedrock bump and the black sand here and stuff. Doesn't mean that there's gold. It has to be gold in the area. What it does mean is that, like it caught the lead, if there's gold there, generally that's where you'll find it, in those kind of places. Yeah, just 3 pieces of lead shot and a couple of flakes of lead. No gold. It's okay. When I came back, I had a great lunch.